Well, it's no surprise the commodity markets are ending the year in the same fashion that they began it, turbulent. In his last bottom line of the year, Neil Melancon now joins us to sum up the year that was. And Neil, even though commodity prices right now are down, they are still higher than they were about this time last year.
They are ending fairly strongly, Mike, and compared with any other year besides 2008, they would be considered very high. Last year was kind of an oddity as prices were inflated from a huge influx of speculative funds as well as record high oil prices. Both of these factors got taken out late last year and early into 2009. Although since then, we've seen a little more fund buying happen and oil creeping back up. Still, what we're seeing now is some strong fundamentals, particularly in the soybean markets. Soybeans are the one thing that have held up as far as predictions go. Many analysts predicted a shortage of beans in the late fall and winter, which has come to pass and has kept prices afloat. In addition, Chinese imports have remained strong throughout the year. They've fallen off a bit towards the end, but they're still coming in, and South America looks like it will be picking up some of that slack as they've had better rains and a fairly good planting pace thus far. Corn was shaping up to be a massive crop this year, and despite the hype over beans, farmers in the Midwest planted what could have been one of the largest corn crops on record. Now, while we're still tallying the numbers, the biggest issue has been the weather. A rainy fall and a huge early winter blizzard kept many farmers out of the field. Almost 10% of the crop is now under 8 feet of snow in some parts of the Corn Belt and won't likely see the sun until sometime this spring. Speaking of the spring, the bottom line here is that there are 3 questions, the answers to which will shape the things to come. 1, what kind of crop comes out of South America? Will it be another year like last year where damaging weather and strikes in Argentina kept their production low, or will this be a makeup year for them? 2, what kind of outside market action can we expect? The dollar is rallying strongly at the end of the year here, and oil prices continue to climb. And finally, will China maintain its record import pace to meet the rising demand there? And if so, will the U.S. still be their big customers? So, Mike, we'll have to find out next year what's going to happen.
And Neil, certainly 2009, a year of ups and downs. Thanks. And of course, you can listen to any of Neil's reports on the Louisiana Farm Bureau radio network. For a list of stations where you can tune in, click on over to our website, twilatv.org. This will be our last regularly scheduled show for the next month or so. The TWILA team will be spending some well-deserved time with their families this holiday season, so you'll be seeing some of our best of shows over the next 5 weeks. Before we leave you today, we want to take a few moments to thank you, our viewers, who've watched our program this year. It means you want to know more about the important role farmers play in our daily lives, a role that sometimes goes unnoticed or one we might take for granted. We hope you'll continue to keep This Week in Louisiana Agriculture in your viewing lineup in 2010. And we want to thank all the farmers and ranchers and others who helped take time out of their busy schedules to help us tell their stories. No one has a more important story to tell than Louisiana's hardworking farmers and ranchers, and we're proud to be the one program that gives their cause a voice. Farming is a tough profession, no doubt, but the one thing we can all count on in 2010 is that Louisiana farmers will be back again doing what they do best. I'm thankful for them. I hope you are too. I'm Mike Danna. For all of us here at This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, Merry Christmas.